Imagine you're in the final days leading up to your event and you're thinking, what else can I do? What else can I do that could get hundreds of leads and thousands in sales for free? Introducing the power of emails. In fact, just by sending one short email, we managed to get over 200 leads and nearly $5,000 in sales for this client for free. Hello everyone, Terrence here, founder of Radical Marketing and, well, the host of this podcast. Now, if you're new here, you should know that I love emails for two good reasons. One, they're basically a fossil in terms of modern marketing platforms, right? And yet they're still here and as strong as ever. And two, they get you to flex your writing. In fact, a lot of the old copywriting legends from the direct marketing days brought over their awesome skills, right? From writing mail to writing email. So a lot of that was carried over and a lot of the same principles still apply today. And that's why I think emails are awesome. Hope I made that clear enough. And if you needed extra convincing that emails are awesome, which I don't know why you would, I thought I was pretty convincing already. Then this case study should tell you just how powerful emails can be. So just to give you some context, we're running a webinar for this client who is a public speaking coach, right? And to be honest, our ads for him have been phenomenal. And we've been getting tons of leads for dirt cheap. And they've translated to excellent show-up rates and sales, which is just perfect, right? But we thought, okay, so we're doing pretty well. But how can we make things better? Well, we could increase the ad spend. But why do that when the ads are already doing fine anyway, right? And besides, why do that when you have another option that's free? So that's where we got our copywriter to work on an email to send to this client's mailing list, just to sort of promote the event, right? Boom! In just one day, that one email got over 200 signups for free, which is already great news. But what made it even more impressive was that those signups actually converted. I think about 10% of the sales from that event came from the people who signed up through that one email, which is amazing. And again, I have to remind you, we spent 0 cents on that email. Of course, that doesn't mean any old email would get you the same kind of success, right? So here's what you need to do if you want to do the same for your webinar, event, or basically any product you want to promote through an email. Number one, and arguably is probably the most important bit, is to make sure that the mailing list is both high quality and properly warmed up. Fact is, if your mailing list is made up of people who were never really interested in what you do in the first place, it's going to be a crappy one, and barely anyone's going to open your emails to begin with. But even if you have a decent mailing list, you still need to keep it warmed up. What that means is that, well, think of it this way. What if someone were to just walk up to you and ask for your hand in marriage, completely out of the blue? No warning whatsoever. At least buy me dinner first, right? So warming up your mailing list is basically that entire dating process, where you keep them invested in the relationship by having frequent conversations, giving them gifts every now and then, having that two-way communication and all that jazz, right? Well, guess what? Emails are perfect for that. For example, what we've been doing for this client's list is that we've been sending them weekly email newsletters to keep them invested in our relationship. And that's a great way of keeping the people in that list all warmed up and familiar with the client, right? But of course, you also have to write these emails a certain way. And that brings me to the second thing you should do, which is to write in a way that's not salesy or pushy all the time. Fact is, people hate being sold to. So when you're writing these emails, try to mix it up. Focus on trying to help your readers. Give them valuable tips and information. You don't even need to give a CTA at the end of your emails. I know some marketers are going to tell you, oh, that's a wasted opportunity. But here's the thing. You want your emails to sound as natural and organic as possible, like you're speaking to a close friend. What kind of friend sends you product links in every message, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't give any CTAs all the time, but maybe mix it up a little and have some emails where there's a soft CTA, just a gentle nudge towards your product, or it doesn't even have to be to your product. It could just be a CTA to some other interesting content, whether that content belongs to you or someone else, right? The point is to write these emails with the aim of providing some kind of value to the reader. That's how you build trust with these emails. Only once you've built up that trust do you send a more direct email that's basically promoting your event or product or whatever it is, right? And that's basically what we did. That one email was simple and straightforward, but we've already built so much trust in our client at that point that it made it so much easier to get amazing results. So yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to share with you today. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and leave your comments too if you're watching from YouTube, because that really helps me pick the kind of topics you guys would love to know more about. See you in the next one.